Niggas be running from me. You just yeah, crack underscore 215. He getting the Vikings, Nate? He be with the Vikings. Something wrong with me.
I think he play with everybody, gang.
Oh yeah, he ain't picked up. Let me see who he get. He about to get a good ass team. Watch this. Crack underscore
Alright, yeah,
215.
let me go on here.
Tell we can't invite him to the party. I probably gotta leave the party because I want to talk shit to him. So y'all gonna be in here by yourself.
Alright, go ahead. I'm about to cut my PlayStation on.
All right. Yeah. Let me know when you found it. Yo, boy, what's up with you? Hello. How you? Solid, solid. You run with the Vikes? I feel you. You fucking with this joint? This joint different. You almost in the top 100? Yeah. What about, hold on. I gotta, hold on. Let me fix my settings, my mic settings. As it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Hello, can you hear me? Oh, all right. Yeah, man. I don't know. Every year I be trying to crack that joint. They don't let me crack it. What you think about the catching? I got my joint on. I be trying to green my jaws. They be cheating.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Oh, I ain't do my subs. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Let me get like 1 minute. The Vikings just squad, or you like the Eagles? Solid. My cousin too, since Moss and all that. Yeah, I know a lot of Viking fans. Everybody love y'all. Did they up? They must have updated this shit. Cause what the fuck? And I guess they took him off the game, huh? This game is crazy. Alright, cool. Whatever. Who the hell is that?
Already here, they're audible to something else. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. They find some open field here.
Hey, Jay.
At the 49. That good for 22 and a first down. Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Good defense.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Throwing now is Murray. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now Murray again. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Offense is moving them a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
Now is 2nd and 10. Now Murray. This one brought in by Jefferson. And that's going to be good for another
Okay,
first down.
Jettis.
Tackles made at the Falcons' 24-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. From the gun, Murray. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson.
TJ, what you doing making plays?
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Damn. Collar running like a toddler. Good drive. Couldn't get off the field.
From 5 yards out. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down.
You said what?
And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Second and 9.
Looking to throw, Penix. He's got his man London right side. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And they stop him up short of first down as they give him about the 43. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
Let's go.
And they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. In motion goes the tight end. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off. Pretty decent game.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Play fake. Murray.
Good shit, y'all.
Falcons get the sack. Down it goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle, and frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fade.
Here's Murray.
Thank you.
It's incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Pass
CJ.
taken. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Well, a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That open man that time, man, to put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Murray to air it out again. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted.
We'll take it.
Christian Harris. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, you end up resulting in points. We'll find out.
The Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Penix. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll throw with Penix. Hard throw.
No, you stop.
So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
That's crazy.
And he will take this one home.
All right. Gloves is all.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Holton triangle.
A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. To the air, Penix completes to Zacchaeus. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. Looking middle and finding Branch. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
First and 10.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
16 more yards. That's another Falcons first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
They'll look to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Steps away to his left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. They are going for it. Penix.
Of course.
Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Vikings.
Here's Murray.
I'm right there. Let's go.
For the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
And the Vikings first down.
Now Murray. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Throwing now is Murray. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Murray going to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Murray now just 8 of 16 thus far, 50%, but it's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Now Murray again. This is Jennings. Oh, he's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, it resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Looking to throw, Penix. Over the middle, caught by London. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down.
So pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throws right back to London, complete again. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 38-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
38-yard line.
This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short the sticks.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Murray now. And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. A turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And that could have been the lifeline they needed. This is a play that could have been made. Instead, it's just going to fall incomplete.
To throw, it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Murray to air it out again. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Murray now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. To throw is Murray. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's what he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And his throw is incomplete.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it will be Vikings ball 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
What you say?
You heard your phone?
No.
It was ringing.
Where's it at?
Right there.
Probably was neat. Mommy, grandma.
Have to expose you.
Huh?
Yo, I'm lying. Didn't give you the lookbox thing for them. I need 4 characters.
Return to the Mac. Get up what it is, what it does, what it is, what it isn't. Looking for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit. Me get up. First shot, hip strut walking. A little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious. Somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music. I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got money, stay on my craft and stick around for those pounds. But I do that to pass the torch and put on for my town. Trust me, on my INDEPENDENT hustling, chasing dreams since I was 14 with the 4-track bustin'. Halfway across that city with the back question. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give that to the people, spread it across the country. Labels out here, now they can't tell me nothing. We give it to the people, spread it across the country.
Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Here we go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Now, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so damn grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little to a great white shark on shark. We raw, time to go off, gone. Deuces goodbye, I got a world to see. And my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
But so we put our hands up. But so we put our hands up.
And all my people say, that's right. And all my people say, and all my people say,
Can we go back? This is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back, this is the moment, tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Do you hear me, man? Don't be janking, man. You ain't got the bread, don't try to prank me, man. Back in the days, I was riding on them twanky things. Ice on my neck and my wrist with a blanket ring. I stay dripping, man, like a bad drain. Louis, Fendi, Gucci, Louis, do you hear me, man? Protected like the Pope, I'm saying this sincerely, man. You run up, you gon' get hurt severely, man. Do you hear me, man? I'm speaking clearly, man. Just like the ice on my teeth and my blanket ring. You promoters with these shows, don't be janking, man. I need that backhand in my hand. Do you hear me, man? Do you hear me, man?
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
To kick off for Atlanta.
There's Nick Folk ready to put this one in the air. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And marked him down right up close to the 40 of the 39. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. That's down the field for Jefferson. That's caught inside the 20.
Gotta do the cornerback thing. Hey, what the fuck? That is wild.
45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Set down to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
You could really see him work those progressions after the defense took away his first option. And that's easier said than done, especially when you aren't in the flow of the game yet. That's the kind of decision-making they're going to need all game long.
And looking to throw, Penix. And caught by London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Robinson up the middle. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons.
My leg.
39 yards. And the Falcons are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Folk. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field. And you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Tackle made right at midfield. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Here's Murray from midfield. Flush to his right. And Murray with a smart move there at the end of the play. Picks up the first down and then slides to the ground. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. From the gun, Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Here's Murray. And this is caught, Jennings. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Murray going to throw. There's Hawkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Had to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
On the bootleg, it's Penix. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Every play is supposed to get a player's best effort, but on fourth down, that really increases the stakes, doesn't it? What about that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Operating from the gun, Penix. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. They'll go for it. Here's Penix. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that third consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Here's Murray. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. And this is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Now Murray. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Murray now. This is caught. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings would extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Second and 9. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
And it's third
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
No, they should have already said punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it, doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. It'll be Falcons football, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, he had a man open. He overhit it. It's incomplete. Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Penix working out of the gun here. Got a man, it's London. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Penix. Got London on a slant. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. To the air, Penix. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Robinson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Falcons are back within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Folk out there now to kick this one off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
To throw is Murray. Pass complete to Addison. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Vikings.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Murray now to throw. He lets one go deep for Addison. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 59 yards. And the Vikings will add on to their lead in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Here's Penix. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On to give, here's Robinson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A real chance for them to salt this game away after that turnover on downs, holding a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Murray flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. He's got his target.
That's crazy. He don't drop.
He's got this down to the 35. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again, Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
22 more yards. That's another Vikings 1st down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Here's Murray. And he's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Vikings are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That's out wide here. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Well, obviously you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline. It saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover. But I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense. I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
They'll throw with Penix. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get it to him again. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings are going to win this football game. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And this is caught. Jennings. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
A gain of 34 yards. And the Vikings.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Jones. Now he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Aaron Jones punching it in from a yard away. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically.
I would be at 23 on the verge of spontaneous combustion. Woe is me, but I guess that it comes with the territory, an ominous landscape of never-ending calamity. I need you to hear, I need you to see, but I am man, I can take an exploding scene bigger than an possibility. Tell me, so pardon me while I burst into flames. I've had enough of the world that its people's mindless case. So pardon me while I burn and rise above the flame. Pardon me, I'll never be the same.
Let me just get one more. I played horrible. You got it.
2 days ago, I was having a look in a book and I saw a picture of a guy up above his knee. I said, I can relate, 'cause lately I've been thinking of combustication as a welcome vacation from the burdens of the planet Earth, gravity, hypocrisy, and the perils of being in 3D.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go here in Atlanta. And they'll get this up past the 20, but that's it. Good way to start the game for the special teams. The offense has a long field on drive one. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's to pick up a 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
At the 30-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. He's inside the 35. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead.
Ravens 7, Falcons nothing.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
7-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing is Penix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
They're going on 4th down. It's, the rush gets home, and down he goes. The decision to go for it backfires in a big way. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's going to be caught. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Ravens will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Two and out on 1st down. That is over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. Throw here down the field. This ball incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Pistol give to Henry. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down. In motion comes Andrews. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That is hauled in at the 5. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens look terrific here out of the gate. Already up 21-0.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out of the pistol, here's Tua. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
I hit the wrong button.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he will have that 1st down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. as he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing again, it's Penix. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down.
Loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, Tagovailoa. He'll buy top, and he's good.
GG, bro. You got it. Oh, my shit was ass. That shit is ass.